Alrighty then, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, and welcome one and all. My name is Michael. I'm the Dead Housing Gamer, and welcome to Starfinder. God, fuck, I'm back doing it again. To Starfinder, No Place Like Home, our starfaring adventure featuring these wonderful and amazing Patreons who support the channel, keep the lights on, and let me do all these cool, crazy, and amazing things. Guys, say hello to the folks at home.
Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Yay! It's so good to see you guys. I'm very, very excited for today's game, but I'm gonna level with you. I'm gonna level with the table. I'm gonna level with my audience. Now, there was a very, very generous donation that went towards this entire story saga, this arc that we're on. And I've been doing my best to make sure that the persons that that would, greatly appreciate this arc, be here to kind of like be able to do this all. It is becoming very difficult to keep stretching these out, but I'm going to keep going. So if you're wondering why we're spinning wheels for a little bit, rest assured, we're not spinning wheels. We're coming up with unique experiences for our current location, which have very little to nothing to do with Dag trying to slow shit down. So yeah, there you go. But of course, it's like, look at the monkey, look at the monkey, look at the monkey. There goes the monkey. Oh man, wasn't that monkey great? Yeah, what were we talking about? Oh right, we're talking about we're talking about like the worms and the oh look, another monkey. Oh, there's the monkey. Goes the monkey. Oh, there it goes. Anyway. So there you go. This is my monkey. This is my circus. So, yeah. Anyway, hi. We have sponsors. We have people who make us look good. We have Hero Forge. We have Sirenscape. We have Fantasy Grounds. If you don't know who they are at this point, then go click on the links. Find out. Later, not now. This is my show. You stay here. Okay. You belong to me for the next 2 hours. So there you go. All right. Then we have, of course, our lovely and amazing players who have joined us today. For today's adventure, we have Gareth the Spacefarer on the run from the cops and a dark past. A Solarian who has the powers of both the positive and the gravitas. We have none other than Cookie Mon Steve. Hi, Cookie.
Hello.
Oh, this is monkey number 1. Okay, cool. Yes, monkey number 2. We have Elowin, who is a human raised by the monistic people of the Iadara, where they learned medical practices and biomedicine, and has now traveled through the stars in order to go on their temperance to learn more about themselves, the universe, and the ways that be, so that they may be guided to a better future. They've also found a spirit guide in the form of a himbo, that is teaching them martial arts as well. This is played by our dear friend, Cass.
Hi there.
Hi. Next up, playing the robotic crusader / engineer of our team, we have Mercutio, a robot who is currently the housing unit for a haunted tea kettle that possesses a crusader's soul. They have managed to wrest control of this machine and served to learn much about the future, the ways of the world, despite their exceedingly long age. This character is played by our dear friend Marcus, aka Coreshift.
Hello.
Hello. Marcus, I have a question for you.
Dag, I have an answer.
Excellent. How come when you decided to play Mercutio, right, given that he's like tens of thousands of years old, why didn't you decide to go with like someone who was like senile and dottery and old and, like yelled at Cloud, like, hey, what's going on here? Oh, I remember back in my day, we used to put explosives into iron barrels and launch bits of lead at people. Now every day it's all this lasers and tasers and blazers. Give me a bit of scrap iron and an explosive and I'll show you where to tear a hole.
Well, because I think you were actually the main reason why I didn't go that route.
Oh, okay.
Because when we were discussing this concept for Mercutio, we had talked about like whether or not he knew about the time gap. For Mercutio, it was a matter of minutes, maybe hours.
Oh yes, that's right. We had you in a teapot. We had you in the torpor state. That's right. I do remember talking about that. I do remember talking about that.
While the rest of his friends have been dead for many centuries to millennia.
It's felt like only yesterday. Ah,
For him, it's only been a couple years now since he
yeah. Oh
woke
man,
up.
it was only so recent since I got ripped out of like my comfort zone by a giant tendril monster, and then my soul torn off from my body by a witch and thrown into a teapot to use as a hostage for my allies. Oh, good times, good
Which
times.
that tentacle monster is hunting him again from a secret
true.
item from a while back.
That is true. It is still hunting you. Oh, thanks for the reminder, by the way. I do need stuff for today.
You're welcome.
All right. And, of course, last but certainly not least, playing the newest member of our crew. The newest member of our crew. We have, of course, Noir, our alias. Let's say an operative. A Madrosarai operative who is on a quest of personal discovery and profit. Currently, that profit has led them into the arms of course, the crew of the Morning Phoenix, and this character is played by the delightful Matt from Old Things Fantasy.
Hello. I knew I shouldn't have paid that fortune teller.
True. That's how they get you.
Bloody profits. That's how they get you. They're always getting you into a trap.
That's true. Yeah. That's true.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that is, of course, our characters. Let's now dive into you guys, the audience. What are you guys going to do while you're here? Well, not only do you get to sit, watch, play games, have fun, but we're going to get you to play along with us. How? We have a number of plot twists and things that you can do as we play the game. First of all, just by watching the show, you earn channel points that can be used to influence the session with insight bonuses, inspiration, wandering monsters, wandering bosses, divine intervention, divine healing. All the cool things are there, and you earn channel points just by watching the show. Subscribers, you earn channel points a little quicker. So hey, if you haven't subscribed, consider subscribing. We then have our monetary donations, which go towards the DAG survival check, which is currently at 26%, which is amazing. Thank you everyone who's already donated and who's building us up towards it. Again, all the proceeds from the DAG survival check go towards maintenance of the channel, basically buying books, buying materials, subscription fees, and cutting into my mortgage. That's basically it. But of course, we have a number of ways that you guys can use those donations to give some tangible rewards to my players. For $5, you can give a hero point or jinx point to my players. These are these red marks and these red marks and these purple marks. Red marks are hero points that can be used to stave off death, petition the DM for stuff that isn't in the rules, and roll with advantage. Jinx points can be used to counter hero points, make bad guys roll with advantage, and complicate things ever so slightly. For $10, I will draw from a deck of plot twists, boom, which of course are narrative stories, which I will then implement into the session today. Now, as a special reward for, I think, one of the members in our audience that does like to tempt me, if we get 5 plot twists, not only will I do the 5 plot twists, but I will also break out the old roll and playbook and create a random encounter based on this. Then I will use all 5 on the random encounter. Boom. That is what I will do if we get 5 encounters for today's session. So there is the thing. Although I have the sci-fi version over here. There it is. Aha. I was looking for it. Sci-fi version. Boom. Okay. That's there. All right. Then, of course, we have our other $10 reward, which is the Harrow Draw, which is a prophetic fortune-telling card that our players will draw. They will then gain GM powers in order to bring that prophecy to life, either regular side up or inverted, depending on, what they want to do. For $20, you can give some of the coveted gold a natural 20 because sometimes shit just needs to work, and that's how we make it work. Natural 20, boom, done. For $50, you can either boost a boss the group is fighting, or provide. You can boost the boss. You can boost the boss the group is fighting, and they will also get a magic item from the defeat of the boss, which can be an item you design. You can ask me to design one, or it can be just a random item that just makes sense of the creature to have. Then we have the $100 secret menu item. Our secret menu item shall be something for our friend Noir. Yes, that's right. Now, Noir, I need you to take off your headset for me. Or, mute your microphone or whatever. Yep, cool. All right. So, for this particular session, we know that Noir belongs to a long family of assassins who basically clone themselves, go on missions. Once the mission's done, the clones will die. Now, unfortunately, one of the things upon this scrap planet is a multitude of recycled ships that belong to Noir. So the idea is that when Noir gets to this situation, he is potentially going to find a bunch of savage noirs, and that is going to be our secret menu item. A bunch, basically a Medrosarai graveyard filled with ships that have been commandeered from clones, and several clones who had not quite been decommissioned that have gone feral on the surface here. So, so there you go. So yeah, tiny noir apocalypse is what we're looking at. So there you go. Done. Okay, you can put your earphones on now. Also, Schoolie, that wasn't... First of all, that wasn't a challenge. Secondly, that wasn't a challenge. Okay, what the fuck? Okay, but thank you. Jesus, fuck. Okay.
It felt like a challenge.
Here we go again.
8 hero points. 8 hero points. Okay, and I've got a plot. Okay, hold on, wait. Let's do this first. Rather than drawing the things first, let's look at what this story is going to be today. Here we go. And by the way, this will totally take today's session to do all of this, but I will do it. Damn it! All right, let's see. Society and cultures, planners, drawbacks and danger, breaking news. Ooh, okay, these could be good ones. Okay, here we go. Let's see. Exterior flight.
Are you serious? Oh, oops! I did not. We forgot.
We have to see Mark. We have to see Noir's baby. Oh, I mean, sorry, I didn't mean to let the cat out of the bag.
Damn it, Steve! How could you let him know that he's gonna have a baby?
Okay.
He doesn't even know he's pregnant.
All of you need to calm the fuck down. Okay. So here we go. Okay. All right. Schoolie, I need you to roll me a d12. Okay. And Cookie, I need you to roll me a d8. Matt, I need you to roll me a d8. And Cass, I need you to roll me a d8. Marcus, I need you to roll me a d12.
Oh boy, I get the big one.
Okay, so Schoolie, I got a 12, which means... Okay. I need a note taker. Hold on. Sorry. Okay.
No, he got a Schoolie, I got a 2.
Oh, you got a 2? Oh, sorry. Oh, I thought that was a 12. My apologies. Okay, hold on.
Yeah, no, I did too until I looked at it closely. He either got a 21 or a 2.
Okay, so 2. Jesus. Okay. Okay. I can do that.
We're so screwed.
Okay. So, the number 2 encounter is a slime that is replicating. So, replicating slime. That is our first prompt here. Okay, then Cookie, you have the next one. D8. What'd you get?
A 7.
A 7. The navigational software is updated, wiping all data. Okay, so nav wipe. Okay. All right, then we have Cass. What was your D8?
My D8 was a 6.
6. Okay, interesting here. So that is a pipe is burst and the ship is flooding. Interesting. Matt, what did I ask you to roll?
You asked me to roll a d8.
Please, yes, tell me what your D8 is.
I also got a 6.
You also got a 6. Goodness.
I did.
Okay.
It's flooding with orange juice.
It's flooding with oranges.
Drink.
A message flashes up. Hooray, you are the 1,000th ship to pass this point. Collect your prize.
Is the prize?
God, I love spam.
Is the prize a lobotomy?
All right.
What would possess you to say that, Marcus? Jesus, not even started, and my brain's already fried, gang.
Considering
Okay.
that they think the worms live in the brain.
All right, Marcus, I need your D12, please.
I got a 4.
A 4. Roll again.
Oh.
Number 4 is the AI has been hacked. The ship is trying to harm the crew by turning the ship off. Which, we've done that. We did that last time. 7?
7.
An electrical fire has broken up in the engine room heading towards the fuel tanks.
We're not having luck with fire lately.
No, you're not. Okay, there we go. So, I've got some materials there to build my scene. So, then I'm going to now draw my plot twist cards. Here we go. So, I'm just going to do this rapid fire. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is that 6? Yeah, 6, 7, 8. Okay, here we go. So, our plot twists for today are Not As It Seems, Epiphany, Pride, Worst Day Ever, Regret, Unexpected News, so there you go, Noah's baby, Sanity Check, and That Old Chestnut.
Funny enough, the unexpected
I do love
news
how
and the sanity check could both be the baby.
It's true.
but I also love that the unexpected news was a stork carrying a baby.
It was.
It's true. It's true. Okay. Good. All right. We have everything. It's gonna be a good game. All right. So, with that being said, guys, thank you so much. We are now at 38% of our donations, which is amazing. What a fucking effort. Let's dive into this, shall we? And let's see what Dad can do with his king improv skills. All right. Let me just also open up Sirenscape because I did forget to do that, which I should. All right. When last we left off, our heroes were aboard a scrapped planet, basically a space station made of a variety of decommissioned and scrapped starships, all colliding with each other and fused together as they are all being processed and transformed into UPBs to be traded, sold, or whichever. This ship, however, /station, was taken over by a ragtag group of very disturbed and misguided individuals who believe that the universe has ended and instead are now in a state of apocalyptic dystopia. This is Mandy and, of course, her scrappers that reside on this place. It was very surprising to Mandy that they were met by a cousin of Mandy's, Carlina, and welcomed into the welcome to the space station. Very quickly turned into a paranoid search for worms among the crew. Mandy trapped our heroes in a locked mess hall and tried to kill them, but our heroes managed to use their ingenuity and their computer sciences to escape, fleeing out into the corridors. Trying to seek a way to get to their ship and the cargo that they had hauled here, our heroes made their way towards a elevator, which upon entering the elevator, they were approached/stopped by this guy, whose name escapes me. What was his name? Anyone?
I don't think
He didn't have a name.
Didn't have a name. All right, cool. Fresh name guy. Good. We'll call him Red and his last name is Shirt. The So there's that guy. So he's in the elevator with them, and as he was trying to escape with you guys, his leg was grabbed by a appendage that looked like an amalgamation of thousands of these alien worms that grabbed onto him and tried to drag him into the darkness. But thanks to Mercutio's swift thinking and swifter blade, they managed to slice the worm appendage off and managed to save this guy. The elevator doors have closed, and they are now ascending to try and get to the surface of the scrap planet, miles above where they currently are, but they're on their way. And it is here our adventure continues. All right.
Noir's kind of standing in one of the corners. He's leaning against one of the metallic walls of the elevator, and he's looking this guy up and down. Where did your leader go? Where did Mandy go?
Mandy? Ain't no one heard from Mandy in a while. After she found out that her cousin was one of those ones with the worms boring into their head, they went into lockdown. Headed over to the bridge. They didn't seem right, though. Some of the fellas followed as well.
Okay.
But we lost contact. None of the comms are working. The computer systems are all acting squirrely.
When he says that, Mercutio just kind of gives Elwyn and Gareth a look before looking back at him.
It's like that meme where it's like...
Pretty much.
Exactly.
And what about the cargo that was attached to my ship?
You're gonna have to be a bit more specific, mate.
Large box, lockbox, attached
I meant
to that
your ship. We have a lot of ships that we're, doing a dismantling.
Wait, dismantling?
Yeah, this is a scrap ship. We scrap ships, It's how it works. It's kind of in the name. It's on the box.
We did tell you that your ship was getting assimilated into the planet.
Yes, but I really hope it isn't. At least for your sake, kid.
What did I do?
You're the representative.
No, hang on. I don't do that. I just fix the light bulbs. That's all I do is, if the light bulb goes out, they call me and I come in and I change the fluorescence. That's all I do. How does that relate to me destroying your ship and representing the crew?
Very well.
Considering how many light bulbs are out, you're not very good at your job, are you, buddy?
Look, I'm one man, okay? And we only replace a light bulb when we scrap a ship that has light bulbs, okay? It's very hard. There's so many different types of light bulbs, And then what's worse is they gotta be the right size. Because if they're not the right size, then we have a bunch of light bulbs and no one has. And then I have to categorize them. Do you know how many light bulbs we have that we just don't have any use for on this ship? There's boxes of it. Boxes and boxes and boxes of light bulbs. I have enough xenon in one of the decks that I'm fairly sure I'm going to gain mutant powers at any point right now.
In saying that...
Oh yeah, right.
We really should get back to the hangar.
Well, if you're looking for your ship in the hangar, you're going to be in for a bad surprise because, turns out the hangars are flooded.
The hangars are flooded.
Yeah. It turns out some Nong decided that they were going to start messing about with the cooling systems. And when the cooling systems built up way too much pressure because they weren't properly being released because some of the pipes were damaged, they burst, you see, dropping a whole mess of fluid into the hangar bay, which, of course, as you know, space, very cold, then started to freeze. When it started to freeze, it started to expand, caused more damage, broke more pipes meant more water starts flooding in, it's a whole mess down there.
Well, you're going to start...
By the way, this elevator music's banging.
Well, since you are lucky enough to be saved by the crew here, you have the lucky job to make sure that that area is now drained. Congratulations.
Hey, make an intimidate check, or no, this is an intimidate check. Make an intimidate check.
Okay, intimidate. Fantastic. A 20.
Nice. Yeah. Okay. He goes. I mean, I suppose I can. You got like a flamethrower or a gun or something that I can use to melt the ice?
I'm sure we'll find something along the way.
Well, all right. Well,
Merc hands him his pistol.
Thanks.
There's 5 whole shots in it.
Neat. Ha! I'm now taking over this here elevator, and I say that we need to go to the escape pods.
Go ahead, pull the trigger on me. I dare you.
Make an intimidate check.
My God.
That's
By the way,
20.
Dave, you haven't shared audio.
I haven't shared audio. Oh, right.
No, we can't hear the music. You're like, this elevator music is banging, and we're like, you mean the
We believe it.
silence?
There you go. Much better.
Thank you.
That's also another dirty 20.
I would if I wanted to waste my ammo, but I don't need to because of reasons. I was just testing you to see, if you actually gave me a gun or not. Anyway, look, the hangar's kind of this way, and I don't really want to go out when there's, the tentacle monster thingies, the worms. Yeah, it's pretty dangerous. If
You're right. It's a lot safer to go off into a darkened passageway by yourself.
Hey, no, I'm just saying.
Or get trapped in a pod by said tentacle things.
Well, okay, true that, but hear me out, okay? If you all kill the tentacles, then, I can get into one of the pods, and you can get into other pods, and then, which we definitely have, and then we can all escape together and wait for rescue.
No.
You guys know you're in the vast, so the rescue is almost non-existent.
Exactly.
Merc gently puts his hand on the guy's shoulder. Or...
Motherfucker! Sorry. On a side note, there is an ongoing joke with one of my audience members, R.I.P. Pebbles, where for some reason or another, I don't know what it is about non-consensual shoulder touching, right? It happens so frequently at my games, right? And I was like, I'm sure I can go like a week without like someone randomly shoulder touching a character. Never fucking happens. It's just very funny. I felt like I was so close. I'm like, it's been so long. It's fine. It's just one of these things. Neil, by the way, is very, very guilty of this. Like anytime, you want to emphasize something serious, it's always like, what are you touching me for? Like... Oh, okay. Anyway, carry on.
It's funny because I was going to emphasize something serious.
This is fair.
Mer goes, or you accept your new promotion, and we take you with us when we actually leave.
You make a good point. All right, I'll tell you what. You get me off this planet, I'll help you however I can. And unfortunately for the scary man who definitely probably wants to kill me, I don't know how to empty the hangar of water, nor do I know why you want the hangar emptied.
The ships aren't in there, are they?
Well, no, because the ships... Well, I mean, our ships are, but your ships, they'd be on the surface in the repurposing center.
Oh, hold on. You're saying that they moved our ship?
Yeah.
But Mandy's cousin came on that ship.
Yeah. See, the plan was for you not to leave because you're Mandy's cousin.
I see.
Because, you know, if you went back out there, then the worms would get you, and then Mandy didn't want that to happen. So the first order, as soon as you disembarked from your ship, was to go and put it with the others for deconstruction.
I see.
Meanwhile, we fast forward back to the ship. There's like these robots that are pulling us apart, like Expo, and Expo's like, ah, that tickles.
Tybalt's also there, just going, what a nice massage.
Just on its back, just plate comes off. Yeah, okay.
Then we shall go to the surface.
You press the button that leads you to the surface. The elevator begins to climb and ascend. As this happens... Okay, I have flooded the ship. The navigation system for the elevator suddenly becomes problematic. You start to accelerate more than normal. The inertial dampeners seem to be not working. As you are... Here we go. As you're accelerating upwards at an increasingly alarming speed, you start to feel your bodies being pushed down. It definitely doesn't feel like this is the way this should be going. You are picking up speed faster and faster. You see lights of the levels suddenly whizzing past you.
Merc, you're not doing this?
Merc looks at his hands, just kind of like opens and closes them a couple times. How would I be doing this?
As he opens his hands, the doors open. Ah! No, it's fine.
Now, in fairness, since Merc can enter electronic systems and stuff, I don't think he would have to do it directly with his hands.
True.
No, but it
Merc does have Wi-Fi
when he does.
It's like,
I'm a walking router.
pretty much, yeah. That's the way Garrett sees you. No, I'm kidding.
Garrett's just like, "Merc, can you come a little closer? I'm not getting enough signal.
I need some reception. I can't talk to Expo.
You can talk to Expo.
Yeah, no, it's like, can you slow us down? This doesn't feel like a safe speed. And this ship.
What are you talking about? It's a perfectly safe speed.
It continues to accelerate.
Okay, maybe now it's a little fast.
The G-forces are starting to cause you to, like, crouch.
Oh, leg day. Too bad I don't have muscles.
It's true.
Merc will like crab walk over like one step at a time because of the G-forces.
Over to the panel. Yep.
And do whatever he needs to do to slow down the elevator.
You can do this as a computing check to try and activate the, well, basically to adjust the speed or to slam on the brakes, either or.
You know what? Let's slam on the brakes.
Oh, that'll never ends up in bad things.
Okay, the brakes do indeed engage. They start to spark on either side of the elevator shaft as lights begin to glow, and you do indeed begin to slow down. The first thing that happens is everyone, bam, hits the ceiling as you are immediately kind of like hitting the brakes here. But you begin to slow down, which is amazing. As you do so, eventually the elevator comes to an inevitable halt. Mercutio, Roll me a d12, please.
No, I will groan on the ground. Stairs.
Stairs.
All right, you are 10 floors down from the surface of the planet, which is not that much. Now, this was our second inspiration, the nav wipe, which of course is the navigation of the elevator having been wiped out, meant that it accelerated, not realizing how far the distance it needed to travel was.
It just wanted to do the Wonka Vader move.
It did.
Yeah.
Yep, 100%. Okay, but with grit and iron, you kind of grab onto the doors, sliding them open, revealing the 10th floor, which appears to be quite warm as you step out of the elevator.
As we step out of the elevator, Elle's going to be straightening her bag and kind of doing a quick cursory look to make sure that nothing was broken. Like none of the glass containers she has were broken during all that chaos.
A couple have been, but most of them are still relatively fine. Oh, wait, no, sorry. Make a roll me percentage.
The specific one. Yep, the specific one from Decisions Were Made.
Yep.
Oh, no.
That one's still fine. Okay, Elle.
Thank you.
As you left the elevator, unfortunately, you left your med back in the elevator.
Shoot. Can Elle turn around and go get it, or?
Yeah, sure. You head back.
Yeah, okay.
And you go get it.
Yes, then.
As you do so,
Yes.
the weight, as soon as you step onto the elevator, all of a sudden, the elevator slides downwards. As it does so, you are dropping down to the 11th floor. Well, I mean, the 11th floor because it counts downwards. The 11th floor down, and about like maybe a meter or so of space now appears directly above you. And for everyone on the level, it's now below as the elevator has slipped down. It's currently holding its position, but it looks unstable. That old chestnut.
Merc will rush over and like peer in the top, since you said we can see from in down, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Elle, are you okay?
Yeah, I needed to get my bag. We will not survive if I don't have my bag. And Elle's you're gonna see her kind of try to look up. Do you think I can climb that, or should I just stay put?
No, don't
I
stay
can
put.
reach in.
Oh, dude, I'm not good. I'm not captain.
You hear the metal creaking.
Yeah, Merc's gonna reach his arm and try to help her out.
All right. Cass, I need an athletics check with a +1 bonus as Mercutio's lending a hand for you to try and climb your way out.
Cool. Good shot.
All right. You try to climb out. As you grab onto Mercutio's arm, there's a pull and a weave. You kind of wiggle out, but as you get halfway, you hear the whole thing start to move again. All right. I need one more athletics check from you with a +1.
All right. With the +1 still, or no +1?
With the +1.
Okay. All right. Athletics. Good shot.
What level are you? You guys are like level 2, right?
We're level 4, but Elle's strength-based attributes are all -1 because she's a mystic. She's got noodly arms.
She's also a monk. Actually, she's been working out in the
Hey,
gym.
Dad.
Yeah.
Can you tell me what the top of the elevator looks like? Is it like one with like a Does it have like a?
So it's got a box with two pulleys on it that attach to the cables that go up and down. There is a flat with a hatch for service maintenance and stuff like that. And then on each of the corners is a chuck with two pinchy kind of looking wheels that are currently grabbing. That's the brakes that are currently held in place. 3 of them seem to be fine. 1 of them seems to be sparking.
Right. It's going to be potentially dangerous. Can Noir go out onto the end and like open the hatch if that's possible?
Easy done. Yep. Make a athletics check.
An athletics check.
Oh, sorry, an acrobatics check. Because you'll be balancing.
Acrobatics,
Oh, my lord.
you.
My lord. My lord.
Thank you. That's so much better. A 19.
All right. Well, you do so for a fleeting moment. What's your plan here?
So I have an auto grappler. The idea was that I'd shoot that auto grappler at Elwyn to try to grab Elwyn as the elevator descends.
Okay. Well, unfortunately, this is going to be a moment of regret because with the additional weight on top of the elevator now, the elevator cuts loose and L falls. I mean, the lid, the top has opened. You do have a clear shot down. It's not out of the woods, but L, you start to fall. Mercutio, you're the subject of regret as the arm you had stuck in there is now removed quite cleanly. As L holding onto Mercutio's arm falls backwards into the elevator as the elevator starts to plummet. I need a reflex save from L and Noir.
Yeah.
Also, Mercutio, there is no pain in your arm.
Well, yeah.
Because your arm's down there.
Yeah.
Belated Kacha. Oh, really
Natural
good.
20.
Okay,
All right.
belated Kacha saved me.
Okay, so what you do here, as you feel your weight kind of shifting, is you leap up towards the hatch, which means as you leap up, the elevator falls down, you fall out, but now you've got what's called hang time as you hold into the air just before you start falling. The elevator has now descended. And Noir, you with your grapple gun can take a shot.
All right. I'll let you. Let's roll the shot first, shall we? I'm just going to use a normal dex, like a normal fire. Does
All
a
right.
26 hit a Elwyn?
All right, Elwyn. So basically, it's going to go past Elwyn, and then you're going to pull it so that it loops around and hooks. So Elwyn's got to loop around them. Elwyn, you grab onto it. Now, fun bit. What's stopping Noir from falling?
Noir was actually going to try to fall backwards over the line that you described.
Unfortunately, that's not where the hatch is. So you're already kind of over by where the hatch was. All right. But we do have Marcus with one arm and Gareth on the other side.
Can Gareth? Gareth doesn't have, anti-grav, but he does have graviton stuff. Can I ask for a hero point to do something that he can't normally do, which is essentially to alter the gravity in their immediate vicinity to essentially stop them from falling?
Ooh, I love that. Yeah.
And give,
Okay, I love that. So with both hands, Gareth forces open his gravity attunement. You watch as these two very erratic black orbs start twitching, kind of very, very uncontrolled. Now, you're going to need to make concentration checks to hold these things together, but for the time being, both L and Noir are not falling. So, will save, please, Gareth, as you are holding the line here. Oh, yeah, you kind of like clench your fists. You realize that even your hand gestures are making a difference. So as soon as you close your fists, the orbs start to stabilize a bit more. You have earned 2 rounds of anti-grav. Now, you only need 1 action to concentrate on these after you've cast it. But yeah, that's basically it. Mercutio, anything you want to do here?
Yeah, he's gonna stand up, look at his missing left arm, and
You were helping her with your left arm?
their right arm.
Oh.
Yeah. And he goes, now, this is gonna take forever to repair. Are you guys okay? Garrett's clearly doing something.
I can't hold him for long.
Yeah, we're just hanging up out here.
Well,
Just
I'd
hang it
offer you a
out.
hand.
There's a silent groan from every other member of the crew.
What happened to your hand?
Elle, you're
Oh, wait,
holding it.
Elle would have seen it.
Your whole.
Elle, it is
Elle
in
looks at
your
his-
other hand. You're like, what happened in your hand?
What?
Oh, wait. Oh, my God.
Yeah, that's exactly how I'm picturing it. Like,
That's exactly
Elle
what I
is.
pictured.
I'll help you fix it when we get back up there. Can you pull us with your free hand?
Actually, Merc's like, I got an idea. Noir, do I have permission to grab your leg?
You won't be able to grab Noir's leg from the edge because Noir's in the shaft, not at the edge of the shaft.
Oh.
I mean, you
but
could lean out and you could ask the guy that you're with to maybe like grab your legs if you wanted to jump out there.
No, I'm good staying on the solid surface. But I've got
Long
no
live the
other.
king.
I've got no other real way to help. That's.
You don't have a rope?
I'm
Or
double
a cable?
checking. I am double checking.
I just did too, and I don't.
I do not.
The rando guy says, I've got an idea. If you follow it, if we and you know, this might not, you know, be all that smart, but if we throw something heavy at them, won't their gravity knock them that way towards the wall of the elevator, and then they can kick off this way. That way they're not hovering in the middle.
That's a decent idea, Richard. Do you have anything heavy?
He looks around. Let's see if he has something heavy. I do not have something heavy.
Merc. Well, I know something heavy.
Oh, that's great. You've got something heavy with you.
That's what
Do
I'm about
it.
to
Well, go
do.
and throw it.
Merc grabs red shirt and
Ah! Oh my God! Make an athletics check.
with the one arm, do I suffer any penalties?
Give it a -1. Also, by the way, this is another play of the regret card. He regrets coming up with this idea.
Come on, please. Nat 20, let's
Nat
fucking
20,
go.
let's go! Basically, the screaming red shirt flies over the anti-grav. Noir, you aren't exactly ready for a projectile person to come at you, so he hits you hard. You're going to take a very minimal amount of damage here. I say as I roll a 6. No, 3. You take 3 points of damage as you are hit by him, and the both of you go to the edge. At this point, Gareth, I need another will save because the 2 rounds is kind of over here as you're trying to maintain it.
Look, if red shirt
Oh,
survives,
freaking nailing it! Okay.
if red shirt survives, Mercutio is taking him as an engineer apprentice, and he will be my backup character.
Boyd will kill him.
Yeah.
There are too many engineers on this ship. Okay, the Noir and this guy are going to try and make an athletics check to jump across the chasm. Noir, you gain a +1 bonus as you are getting assistance for actually +2 bonus. One from the assist from the red shirt. The second, you're getting an assist from the anti-grav, which is going to last for another 4 rounds. Nice.
Oh, I'm muted too. You're muted, Matt.
Yeah, that's a flat roll then, because I have a -2 currently in athletics.
A -2 in your athletics. Well,
yeah, -2. I have a -1 from my strength, and then I have another -1 from something else. I'd like to use my natural 20, please.
Okay, very well. Your natural 20 coming out to play as you leap. At first, it doesn't seem to take, but then you watch as Red Shirt encourages you with a moment as he sort of grabs you by the base of your spine and wraps your arm around one of his shoulders. He's like, "We got this," and you're like, "Oh man, we do have this." And then you leap, and the two of you manage to land safely on the other side with the anti-grav and now terra firma beneath your feet. It's easy to pull the weightless Eloin back to safety and into the corridor.
Good job, Red Shirt. You really pulled your weight.
He looks at you and he says, yeah, no, I'm glad I was able to help. I look forward to a long and healthy relationship with you all."
Won't be that long, buddy.
No, it won't. Red Shirt's like, "One is happy to serve." Okay, you are 10 floors down, and as I mentioned, this area is quite warm to the touch. Basically, it's like the heating's out here. Or the cooling is out, should I say.
Yeah.
But why is it warm? There's no sun around us, is there?
No, there's not.
Hey, Gareth, we're probably near another fire.
Oh, come on. What are the odds of there being another fire?
Never ask me the odds. Hey, El, can I get your help for a second since you're still holding my arm?
Sure.
Yeah.
She walks over.
Can you hold it like right here as he just motions?
Yeah, of course, and she'll follow Mert's instructions.
All right. It'll take a while, but you realize without the proper tools, you might not be able to do this. However, with an epiphany, Mercutio, while you place your arm there and realize the extent of the damage, you realize you're actually not that far from the engineering room. There's a few signs here that show that whatever part of ship that happens to make up this floor, engineering is not too far away.
Well, even with my little repair kit, damage is just a little too extensive. Oh, hey, look. That sign says repair room this way.
It does indeed. It has a little guy with like a little like hard hat and a wrench, and he's like on the.
Where it's like, how about we go through there and then we can probably figure out what the hell's going on.
Okay.
I don't think we have time for scavenging.
I mean, it'll take like, I don't know how long, it won't take that long. I kind of need my arm.
Very well. It's your ship.
$10 minutes, Merc. Otherwise, we bundle it up and go. I'm worried that our ship is being dismantled.
I mean, 10's quite a bit. I was thinking more 5, but yeah, let's. I mean,
Perfect.
we're just gonna see. We're literally just running in and seeing if I can fix my arm beforehand. If I can't, oh well.
Fair enough. We've got the tools on our ship, as long as we can get to it.
All right. Wait, so what was that? What was the call on that one?
We're going to stick our noses into engineering.
Okay. You make your way towards engineering. The sight that befalls you is one of abject chaos. There is fire everywhere. You are actually quite surprised how much fire there is. It is so bright and so burny. Everything is alight here. But things are not as they seem. While the engineering area is indeed quite on fire, that is because this area runs on coal, a very ancient and archaic method of producing energy in which people would dump large quantities of carbon material into furnaces that would then ignite and fuel this area. There are 2 scavengers here. Who are covered in soot and soil and stuff like that, and they are basically moving back and forth between like a cart and the furnaces here. This is now going to cover. There's a fire in the engine room. No one said it had to be a bad fire, but there is a fire in the engine room. But, however, it takes a few moments and you realize that these 2 individuals are dragging something unusual towards the furnaces. Let's see, what do I want here? Something creepy. Ooh. All right. The 2 individuals seem to be dragging corpses from a big pile in a wagon over to the furnaces, then dumping them in. The engines roaring with flames. As this is happening, Noir, you may make a perception check. You notice nothing out of the ordinary. All right, so these guys are throwing bodies into the furnaces. There is, of course, further pathways downwards, as well as a repair station and access stairs that lead up to some of the higher levels from here as well. The 2 people who see you don't seem to be particularly minding you. They appear to be cybernetic, so half of their brains have been replaced by robotic materials and stuff. Not done by a professional doctor. Definitely hodgepodged, and they can only obey very simple commands. You believe this is part of Mandy's solution for people who have worms in the brain, is they end up working some of the menial jobs after they're, fixing.
Someone gave Noir a divine intervention.
Oh, divine intervention for Noir! Noir, make that perception check again.
Wow.
Well, the divine.
Consistent.
Those from the divine, they have spoken. Noir, you notice nothing.
Nothing.
These are
Nothing.
not the droids you're
Nothing.
looking for.
All right. What do you guys do?
Merc, go.
So this is how you deal with your dad, hey? Sorry, I never actually caught your name. What was your name? Sorry.
Oh, my name? Everyone calls me Crimson something. Crimson Skull. That's me name. Crimson Skull.
So
I
Scully.
love this guy.
So Skull.
No. Schooly Guy, okay? Or you can just call me Schooly Eye for short.
Okay. School guy.
Yeah, what's up?
How do you deal with? Is this how you deal with your dad on this planet? Is it?
Well, our dead, nah, mate. We don't do that to our dead. Just the dead that sort of show up here.
To the dead that just kind of show up.
Yeah, you know, when they're on their derelict ships and whatnot, you know, they fly in from wherever and then they happen to, like, you know, look a little weird. We take them, we empty out the bodies, we're putting the bodies here, and then we give them a, what's the word? Hey, what's the word we use to call them what we did with the bodies? Cremation. Oh yeah, that's right, we cremation them.
What about an individual who came past before I did?
I mean, it's pretty hard to check.
That is true. You did decapitate them.
Oh yeah, no. Hey, look, anyone that got killed on a station, they end up here at some point. Why, you need them?
Well, maybe. I would.
Oi, lads, you got that Endless Gazer from earlier. They hold up a severed head.
Well, the head's useful. Do they have the body?
Oi, you got the rest of him or what? Meanwhile, behind him.
Right. Thank you anyway. I really appreciate it.
He says thank you.
I mean, it's probably not often he hears thanks, so.
It's a thankless job.
Yeah. Merc, any progress?
Merc hasn't done anything. Merc has just kind of stood there.
Yeah, Merc's kind of just been standing here because this isn't really what I was expecting when I read the word engineering room.
Clock is ticking.
Look, if you see a spot, I can repair my arm.
Well, Mercutio, if you look around, you can indeed find a spot that you can look for. Gareth points it out. Over by one of the workbenches, you can actually see a bunch of different, a variety of different tools and the like. They are, again, very archaic, but you have a lot more tools to be able to use. You can't do any UPB printing, but for the most part, you should be able to reattach your arm very loosely.
Yes, and Merc will ask for Eloin's help so he can show her how to do it for future.
A new form of medicine, and she'll walk over with him and she'll help.
Yeah. So as he reattaches the arm, he explains to her, he's like, so it's kind of like putting a shoulder back into the socket, except
it's got a little screw. So you have to wind it.
Yeah. Like a music box.
Yeah.
No. And
oh no! You got. Can he? He's got one of those keys. You know, you put them in the back, and then he.
No, he's not a poppet.
Oh man.
But he walks her through it as he does like the all like rewiring and soldering that needs to be done.
Okay, very well. Elwin and Mercutio, I need you to both make me perception checks as another delivery of bodies lands. There's like a little vent that is just kind of like nearby that just these bodies start to land through. Mercutio, you don't notice anything. Elwin,
immersed in the repairs.
Yeah. Elwin, you, however, do notice something, and you basically feel like throwing up for a moment. Like there is literally a lump that just goes from your gut straight up to your throat as you see a good portion of the bodies that are here appear to be Noir.
Yeah, Elwin would definitively feel like throwing up on that realization, and her heart. It's a weird combination of like her stomach flipping and her heart racing really fast, and she's not ruminating on it, but this very quick, the memory of the first time she met Noir's clone and her cowardice and all of that. It just. Again, not ruminating on it, but it quickly flips through her head.
And you then also take a quick look around, and you can see that a good number of the bodies in the wagon that they're throwing in are actually also Noir versions of Noir, wearing slightly different outfits. Some of them wearing uniforms, all of them kind of with the same features and the like. For a moment, you wonder if you were seeing things, or if it was the Madrosarai that you were seeing, but it absolutely is not. It is 100% the same Madrosarai over and over and over again.
If Merc's repair is done at this point,
it's not. It's only just started.
It's not. So as Merc is. She's helping Merc. She's trying to help Merc, but she makes this realization, and she's not going to fully get sick. She is going to retch for a second and then try to take a breath. And is Noir like outside of the room, or has everybody kind of congealed to the same spot?
Noir and Gareth are kind of in the room next to each other, just kind of waiting to one side. Noir hasn't noticed anything yet. But because you're so close to where everything is, you do notice.
And she tries to take another breath, still trying to help Merc. Her mind is, of course, sort of flashing between all of these things. And then she looks at the bodies again, and she's going to scream. She's going to, Noir!
Yeah, what is it?
Noir. Look at the bodies again. And because she's still trying to help Merc, and she's trying to compartmentalize all of this information at one time.
So I'm going to redirect that. Elwin doesn't need to do everything all at once. Pick a lane, go for it. You won't disappoint anyone if you do stuff. Because Mercutio will probably stop what he's doing to also pay attention, because obviously, fun fact, who here knows what blinkers are for Clydesdales? Anyone?
To focus their vision.
Yeah, because they have
one thing.
Yeah, they're easily distracted and startled and stuff like that, so we put blinkers on in order to do stuff. Same thing when we're working. We're not Clydesdale, so we don't need to blinker everything to one task. So, for example, like I said, hearing you call to Noir and telling him to look at the bodies, Mercutio is not going to just go like, oh, well, I guess he should, they're not talking to me, I'll focus here. Everyone's kind of paying attention to what's happening, and that's okay for the scene to go that way. Make sense?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
So
in that case, can I rewind a smidge and kind of get a smoother flow into it? In that
absolutely.
Case,
please, by all means.
Okay, so I would imagine that Elle has, like, they've started but haven't gotten very far. She notices, she retches. She's going to say, Merc, stop. Noir. and she's going to put Merc's arm down and like wave Noir over and gesture toward the bodies.
As Noir makes his way over, he looks down at the arm. He's like, I thought this was more your speciality than mine. Oh, the bodies.
As you do so, you see a multitude of variants of your body. Many of which have died with a bullet to the head, but many have died in a multitude of other graphic and horrifying ways, including ship crashes and fire and whole bunches of different things.
And there's a multitude of them.
Yes.
Right.
They're not the only bodies here, mind you. It's not exclusively these, but there are many of them.
Huh. That's unsettling. That's very unsettling. That's almost pre-planned. That's almost as if we were being drawn to this nowhere of a place by some information, by somebody. That bastard.
Not to assume anything, but if you aren't the original, could it be him?
Very well could be, acting through a third party, maybe. A lot of us have cat's out of the bag now, I guess. A lot of my people are just trying to get out, trying to escape from the original. A lot of us are, on the other hand, trying to hunt down the original. The person I was here to contact, the person I stole the vault for, said he had information of whereabouts the original would be located. Which means I might not be the only poor sucker who fell into this trap.
Merc takes a look at Elle. Do you think our friend from before fell into this trap too?
Elwyn's going to take a very shaky breath and go, there's no way for me to know for sure, but after everything, I fucking hope not. And she is very, like, she's pale. Her hands are steady as she's, like, propping up Merc's arm, but, like, her voice is shaking and her general posture is very shaky. And I would say she's actually despondent about it, but trying to retain her composure to kind of still be that rally for the group as best as she can.
Okay. And Gareth has kind of come up. It's like, shit. Mark, Elwyn, can you keep on going? We've got to get out of here. This just makes it even more. Noir, you okay with this?
No, I'm not. But unfortunately, there's not much I can do at the moment except check their pockets to see if they've left any clues upon themselves. Do you want to help me with that?
I'll do it. You two keep going, please. We don't have time. So Gareth will go over and...
as they do that and Elle helps Merc, Merc's going to call out to Red Shirt there and go, hey, did we have a visitor like these? Did you guys have a visitor like these guys, but come with a really messed up looking android?
It's a bit too specific. I can't say I remember that one. I think I'd know. But no, not asshole.
Well, hopefully that's a good sign.
All right. You continue the repairs, and eventually, after about 10 minutes of solid work, you manage to reattach Mercutio's arm. The two cyborgs continue their work. As you, look at that. We have 1 hero point for everyone from an anonymous donator. Thank you so much for the donation, you beautiful and wonderful legend, you. You know what? I'm gonna give, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see, that's 5. I'm gonna give you a free one, so that's fine. So we got 1 for everyone.
Thank you, anonymous donor.
4. Oh no, there was 1 for everyone. There we go. All right, easy done. Big love. There we go. We got 2 things for everyone. Hurrah! All right. And 3 for Noir. Okay. So, stairwell does lead upwards. Bodies are still here.
Sorry, Dag, to circle back. Was there anything in the pockets of those that Gareth and I had a chance to look into?
Nothing special. I will say there's just some rudimentary weapons and armor, but most of it has been salvaged to the point where they're irreparable. You know what I mean?
All right, fantastic. Thank you.
Not a problem. However, you do find one of them that looks a bit bizarre compared to the others. It looks as though they mutilated themselves in several ways. Cuts on their flesh, their eyes, their lips, kind of thing. A couple of them are like this, which is very odd, but, like maybe they were captured by a tribe of something, or, it's very brutal, but also very odd.
Are the scars similar in pattern?
Yeah, same kind of weaponry, same kind of thing, but yeah.
All right, thank you.
Okay. As you finish up, you begin to head back up these flights of stairs. Could I get somebody to roll me a d4, please?
Oh, we rolled at the same time. Oops.
Oh, that's fine. I will go with the first one. You managed to scale 4 floors, meaning that there are 6 floors remaining before you reach the surface. As you begin to scale 4 floors up, something is odd. Ahead of you appears to be a wall of gray matter, very, very much like a particulate. I want you to imagine like clay that's been filled with tiny circular metal ball bearings to the point where, if you were to scrape some of it off, it would be like kind of almost like a mix of muddy sand, kind of thing. Very malleable, very, again, very clay-like. But there's like this, again, a wall in front of you of this stuff.
Is Medlin with us at this point?
Medlin is with you.
Would she recognize it as like a claymore type thing?
Medlin will inspect it. It does not seem to be a weapon of any kind that she's recognized.
Can we scrape it off the surface?
As in,
I get like a handful of this stuff?
Sure. You touch it, and as it does so, make a reflex save.
I love reflex saves.
All right, you manage to scrape some of it off, but as you do so, you immediately shake it off your hand because it almost immediately transforms into a handful of robotic spiders or insects of some kind. As this happens, they then begin to dismantle your gloves, taking it apart fiber by fiber, piece by piece. So it almost looks like an acid burn almost, but it's just been taken off. Your flesh, however, perfectly fine, unscathed whatsoever. But the moment that you have started scraping this, the whole form starts to move in your direction. And we're going to go into initiative.
Oh boy.
As you are dealing with an assembly ooze.
Okay.
That's
That
really
doesn't
This is
sound
one of our
nasty.
prompts. This is one of our prompts.
That's
It is one of the
really
prompts.
Cool. I didn't like that. That's a really cool thing, Dan.
A replicating slime.
Nice.
Okay. Okay. Elwyn, you're up first. Let's get some battle music here. Jesus.
All right.
Oh, wait, you know what?
Guys, that was so loud.
I dig it. I was worried at the start. I wasn't sure I was gonna vibe, but I like it.
Question for me as player: do we have a map, or are we theater of minding it?
Theater of minding, because I don't have a. It's basically a spiral staircase. So if you can imagine, it's just kind of like 5 foot, 5 foot, 5 foot all the way around. Oh, well, actually, no. Let's go 15 foot, 15 foot, 15 foot, 15 foot, all the way around with a 5 foot width to each of the staircases.
Okay. Is there any way I can move my initiative to the bottom
Sure. No
so
problem.
I have more time to think? Thank you very much.
Perfect. Yeah, no worries. Yep. You can what we call delay, which I remove you from initiative, and you can just come in whenever you'd like. All right. Noir, you're up next.
So Noah's gonna quickly jump back, sling the rotor
back.
laser.
Get
in front of him. Yeah, jump back. He's gonna step to the left, step to the right.
Okay.
Yeah. So he's gonna take out his assault rifle as he does so, his rotor laser. And he might go. Actually, he will. Yeah, I'll make a shot. Why not? Right. Is this thing on the initiative?
Yes,
Thank
it
you.
is.
He's gonna make a shot. Never mind.
As you do so, unless you do you want to use your hero point?
Yeah, let's try a hero point, please.
All right, hero point it is.
All right, let's try that again, shall we? Oh, that's slightly better.
Okay, a critical hit. The laser burns through its body.
Doing maybe 10 points of damage.
2 points of damage. It is resistant to your laser fire, but it does still burn it a little bit, teeny bit. 2 damage on a crit, however, is not not ideal.
Lastly, Noah's going to call out. Okay, this thing seems somewhat. This thing seems to have some sort of resistance against fire. Sure, everyone has a range of different options to play with, right?
Yep. All right, let me share this map with you, and that way you guys can at least target and stuff like that. There you go.
Sorry, Noah probably would have moved back a little bit further than that.
There's no room on the staircase.
There's no room in the staircase. Never mind then.
Just remember, you're on the stairwell, which is spiraling around and stuff.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Okay.
Noah's far too close for comfort.
All right, the creature is going to sluggishly begin to move towards you. As you're moving, it seems to be drawn to your motion as it attempts to hit you. Oh, a miss! As you deftly dodge to the side as one of these pseudopod-like appendages reaches out to try and grab you. The second one does the same. Ooh, but will manage to hit you. Dealing 6 points of damage as it hits you in the chest, kind of knocking you back a little bit, and then starting to eat at your armor, just basically again disassembling it as it goes. All right, then we go to Gareth.
Gareth, with the initiative, pops Graviton attunement.
All right, you are in your Graviton attunement.
And then he is going to fire a solar nimbus at it. What is it? Oh, hold on. No, sorry. Not the solar nimbus. That's the wrong thing. Solar flare.
Solar flare!
Solar flare. So, where is it? That is we'll just use this one. It's easier. Assembly ooze.
All right, that'll hit.
That will hit. And do I have it on here? Yes, I do. Wow, some days I actually do things right. So he will hit it with the 1d8.
Your solar flare does bludgeoning damage?
It in graviton, yes.
You're in solar.
No, I said graviton.
Did you?
Yeah,
Yep.
he said gravity.
Oh, my apologies. Sorry. My bad.
okay.
Yeah.
There you go.
Thank you.
Boom.
Yes, the other one was fire. So
Yep.
yeah, and solar flare is, I think it's a single action. Which means I can probably do it again, but I need to click the second attack button. Correct?
Yes, indeed.
So let's try it again. Well, that's not good.
That is a miss. All right.
That is a miss.
That'll be the end of your turn. As Gareth unloads several flares of...
Yeah.
Go on.
Yeah, he could actually move. He was going to say,
Isn't
Merc,
Graviton
it seems
taking an
to
action to attune?
not on initiative, not the first time.
Ah, right. Okay, cool. Yes, in which case you do have one action.
Yeah. So it's like, he basically wants to swap places with, probably with Elwyn.
All right. El, any resistance to that?
Nope.
Cool. Not a problem. I'm happy to do that. All right. One action, you trade places with Elwyn, and that'll be the end of your turn.
Yep.
As we go to Mercutio.
All right. I'm trying to think of what I could possibly do. I don't want to get into melee with that thing because that might eat all my mechanical bits. I think what we'll do... screw it. Is there enough room for Merc to move up?
Yeah.
Alright. This is gonna move up, and he is going to tell everybody to back off down the steps. So to ready an action, it has to be the same number of actions, correct?
No, one action to ready, and then you can have whatever action as your readied action.
Okay, well, my thing is 2 actions, so can I use a hero point to be able to ready this action?
Sure.
Yeah, he's gonna tell everybody, including Noir, especially Noir, to back up as he readies his explode action as he starts charging up with electricity.
Okay. So you're readying to explode. What's the trigger?
Them being at a safe distance.
All right. What's
So-
your range?
It is either a 5-foot or 10-foot emanation.
Okay.
I'm gonna choose
5 foot. Yep. All right. Not a problem. We're at the end of the round, so Elwyn, if you'd like to enter, you may.
Yes. Elwyn is going to take this round and try to see if she can analyze this thing to get any information.
All right.
Okay,
Let's make a computing check.
I was going to cast Analyze Target. I have Analyze Target as a cantrip.
Never mind. Never mind. Carry on.
Yeah. I just, my question is mechanical. Do I roll the Analyze Target on the assembly ooze, or do I just roll it into the chat? Because the wording on that's a little confusing to me.
Try to roll it onto him, and if it doesn't, then roll it into chat's fine.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Well, it did something.
Okay. Oh, no. Okay, so you'll need to do that to you. So drop that on you.
Okay. Drop that onto me. Okay.
Yeah, cool. So now you got a +1 bonus on analyzing it.
Okay. Cool. Okay, now. Okay, so do I roll a computing check now that I've set it up?
Yep.
Okay, thank you. My apologies, I've never cast this spell before.
That's okay. It's how we learn. And now my audience knows how it works as well, so thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. All right, computer check. Ka-cha! Well, I rolled it on there and it didn't do nothing,
into the chat box for that one. That one doesn't need to be. Yeah.
The actual roll goes into the chat. Thank you for your patience.
No, that's okay.
Ka-cha!
Yeah. Okay. Unfortunately not. You do not know very much about assembly oozes. Basic information: oozes are amorphous, so they are malleable and they can squeeze into tight spaces, as well as change their shape knowingly. From the name, you can kind of probably assume it's a group of nanites, and from the observations you've made over Noir, they have an ability to disassemble or inorganic material.
Oh, Thrawn just threw an insight bonus in.
Roll it again. Go on, L.
Oh, thanks. Thank you, Thrawn. All right, skills, computers. Roll that shit in the chat. Catch up! There we go. Much better.
Still failed.
Much better. Still failed.
Well, yeah, it's true. That's true. Unfortunately, this is not bio. This is not bio in any way, shape, or form. It's actually that's a good bit of information. It's not biological at all.
Okay, that is actually the information I was looking for, and I didn't communicate that. So thank you. Haha, failure tells the story sometimes. Cool.
There you go.
All right, so that was one action, and then Hakacha. My next action will be to next action, nothing. My last two actions. We're gonna try Eldritch Lance.
All right, you create your Eldritch Lance, and you launch it directly at the creature.
Fwa! Ka-cha! No. Okay.
No, that one can go on the creature. Just a general rule of thumb: if your spell or ability is against a DC or an AC, like something that they can resist, throw it on them. If it's just something about them or something that they're impacted by, that'll go in the chat or it'll be an effect.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I tried to roll it on there, but it missed. Would you like me to re-roll it, or are we calling that?
You can re-roll it. You know what? Fuck it. Let's try and re-roll it. Either drop it on it in the chat box or in on the thing. There we go. Interesting. So where are you dropping that real quick?
On the map, I'm dropping it directly on the token because the chat box I can't make the chat box accessible. I can't make the combat tracker box accessible for me to actually roll it in.
That's okay. When you roll it, try to have your end point where you release be on the token, because when you swipe to roll it, sometimes you can accidentally leave it. And remember, being in Australia, there's a bit of a delay as well, so timing that is a little bit trickier. So give it another go.
Okay.
The other thing, sorry, Cass, the other thing is, remember, if you hit the combat mode on the icons at the top, you can drop it on the token that's up there.
Yeah.
Because then it's full size.
Let me. Yeah. Let me. Ka-cha!
There we go. Perfect. All right, that'll hit.
Shara. Thank you for the help.
You're welcome.
And then 3. Then we're gonna wait a second. Ka-cha! Ha! Okay.
All right.
That still garners information.
It does indeed. As you attempt to try and blast the the mind of this creature, unfortunately, it is no mind. So no mind, no damage, and you've learned the immunity of oozes to mind-affecting spells and abilities.
No thoughts, head empty.
No thought, head empty, just numb and destroy. Noir! We now go to you.
How far back do you need me? Mercutio.
5 feet.
Noir will jump back 5 feet. Actually, he'll jump back like 15 feet, I think that is. But he'll also take another shot at this thing as well whilst he's at it.
Sure, go ahead.
That's a nat 1.
Cool. Love that.
Yeah. Would you like to roll the percentage for me?
I will. Yeah. That is a failure. That is. All right.
That's not great.
Wait. Nope.
Yeah, I'm thinking if I take one of these, right, it'll wash away the bad luck. So just give.
All right, here we go. All right, range.
Yes.
Wrong weapon. If you made an attack, unfortunately, you decided that for a moment, it was a thrown weapon, and you hurl your rifle into the assembly ooze.
Well then,
Oh my god.
Does it count as a bludgeoning weapon then?
No, it counts as food. So you're like, it's like, okay, pew, okay, but what if I use my throwing axe? Oh no! Ah!
It's fine, I didn't need it anyway.
Fine, keep it!
I didn't want that at all!
My mom gave me that.
So bad.
And I do believe now my ready to action goes off.
Yes, it does.
All right, time to make this ooze make a save.
The ooze fails.
Yes.
46.
Unless he just absorbs it all.
Nope, he takes 15 points of damage.
And then, because it's an unstable action, I immediately make a flat DC check. I failed. What is the failure for unstable?
So I think the unstable thing means that it's broken and you can't use it until you repair.
No.
No?
No, that's on a critical failure. On a failure, it malfunctions and it becomes incapable of use for further unstable actions. So I just can't use my explode or I literally just can't use my explode. That's it.
Cool. So until you repair, you cannot use your unstable actions. Sick. Okay. Noir, you backed up. You shot your rifle. You do have one more action.
Pull out my pistol.
Pull out your pistol. Very well. You pull out your throwing axe, and then you fire it. Pew pew. Okay. The assembly ooze. Well, I mean, it didn't like the electricity that came from you. It will disassemble you. Okay. Well, that's not fine. That's fine. Okay, here we go. Number 1. Oh, it will miss. Number 2.
Motherfucker's gonna take the arm I just repaired.
Wait, does a 22 hit you?
Yes.
Okay.
I got AC of 21.
All right. 8 points of damage as it disassembles you. You are vulnerable, so you're going to take another... Actually, no. Never mind. Ignore that. That's not how that works. Ignore me. And third and final action. Here we go. A miss. Oh, man. All right. Very well. Now, as this happens, the assembly ooze begins to churn and begins to move and shake. It looks like it's about to explode. But instead, what it does is you hear this noise, this strange and bizarre... as it 3D prints Noir, your rifle, but with a striking rune attached to it. There's then a sign that appears in the thing that says, "Congratulations, we have assembled 1 million units of UPBs with this advanced this advanced mech organic cleaning and reassembly unit. Enjoy your special prize." And then you watch as like this confetti goes, so like this tiny little. And your gun now falls out with like a case. There's a bow. There's like a greeting card. It's basically been printed out for you.
The hell is that?
And that is your collecting a prize for being...
Yeah, that's the collective prize. I love it.
And I'm going to use
thanks.
that as also unexpected news.
Yeah. Thank you. Now I kind of don't want to help this thing.
Meanwhile, Mercutio's arm is gone again.
Well, part of it is, yeah. It definitely, as it sort of sucked the plating clean off your hand. So now you've got like that Terminator skeleton kind of gung, you know. And you know what? Let's use the Jinx point here. Jinx point.
The nat 20 dag.
No. I'm going to use the Jinx point for something else. So, as it reassembles the gun, the ooze shrinks in size.
It's a little guy.
And makes a stealth roll. I need perception checks from everyone, please.
All right, perception. Come on. Catch up!
No.
A 26 though?
A 26 does not.
Really?
We're
It's
looking-
well to oh.
We're
okay.
looking we're looking for a 27. All right.
What?
So, the assembly ooze, now that it has spent its cargo and it's produced the gun and stuff like that, it shrinks down to a very, very tiny size. You all lose sight of it for a moment. You just hear the sound of it slowly disassembling things. Mercutio, it is crawled somewhere on your body.
Jesus.
And that is where we're going to end today's session. As...
Yeah!
All right. Guys.
I'm being Ant-Man right now.
Yeah, you are. You are.
Hey, it's your
all right.
conscience. We haven't talked in a while.
So I'll have you guys know, we got through all of our roll and playbook stuff, and we got through 6 out of 8 of the plot twists. I didn't get to Pride or Worst Day Ever, so those are still active. But I think that's a fucking good effort. I'm gonna pat myself on the back. Well done, me.
We could say it's one of Noir's worst days ever. Just saying.
That's true. That's true. And we haven't even gotten to the meat and potatoes of Noir stuff yet. That's still coming.
Yeah. I mean, the other thing, too, is that depending upon where said ooze is dismantling Merc, it could be Merc's worst day ever.
Oh, if it's inside the chest.
That's true. That's
Well,
true.
I was thinking more along the lines of, you could be being probed by an alien.
Oh no, that's true. I mean, I don't think it is an alien, but you know.
I'm more worried about it dismantling the teapot.
True,
What a
true.
lovely China. What a lovely China tea kettle.
It would be a
But
terrible
isn't-
shame if
isn't-
someone transformed it into a pack of cigarettes.
But isn't
Oh,
isn't
God.
porcelain actually organic? Mostly,
Is it? Let's have a look.
or bone china?
Did it
Like, what do
enter-
you actually make bone china out of?
Porcelain, organic. Is porcelain ceramics organic? Oh no, it's a misleading term. Biodegradable ceramics is a misleading term. Fired tableware is durable and inert, not compostable.
That doesn't say that it didn't start as organics.
Well,
It's no.
well, I see nothing that says, it doesn't say it is.
I guess it doesn't really matter. It's just one of those weird ass thoughts of like, is the
Well,
is the teapot
because bone
organic?
China, because bone and
No,
bone being
because
crafted
it
into
has to
something
be,
else. Blah blah
it
blah.
has to be turned into China, right? It has to be turned from one thing into another thing, a material, right?
Okay, so to be clear, this has always been a porcelain teapot, which is made of clay, feldspar, and quartz, fired at high temperature. Now, bone china is made of bone ash, clay, feldspar, which is very similar, but it just has the bone ash. Now, the only thing I would say about the bone ash, if I'm understanding this sort of thing correctly, is it would give it its very unique color and luster. So it's not actually part of the structure that creates it. So breaking it down and breaking it apart wouldn't have enough it wouldn't have enough. Actually, no, it's 50% bone ash, so maybe it would. There you go.
So,
But
just saying, it might be enough to confuse the ooze.
But no, it's not bone china because that's a very specific type of china. This is not that. Where did the teapot come from? I forget. I know it was in that location, but like
The witch had it on her.
yeah. So if the witch had it on, I mean, to be honest, it's probably it's probably one of those like porcelain ones with like the metal on the inside, so that they can like keep and retain heat well.
See, I don't know why, but I personally been picturing it as like a Tianese import.
No, other people drink tea.
See, I always thought of it as a lovely Royal Dalton bone tea set.
Jesus.
I
Even
imagined
though I
it.
wasn't there.
I imagined it as a one of these ones. Hold on, where is it? Yeah, these ones. Hold on.
Yeah, but like you're not gonna carry a soul around in the same teapot you would make Earl Grey in. Come on.
Yeah, totally.
That
I
witch
would.
would. Listen.
Why not?
Listen.
Why not? Tea
Listen.
refreshes not just the body but the soul.
But the soul. Yes, exactly. Same thing.
Okay, hold on. Let me share
See,
this for the
I
audience
didn't
here.
mean to throw us down a whole nother rabbit hole.
Well, we're here
before-
now.
when we're trying to wrap up.
Oh, I can't
It's a
share it.
ceramic hole. Thank you very much.
Okay, hang on.
ADHD
like
go
what-
burr.
I like what
At
Thrawn
least for
just
me.
threw into the chat.
Okay, there we
I
go.
was imagining
The
just
chat's
like a
here.
little-
The chat's here
Man,
for it. They haven't
the
left. We
ashes
still have
away
18
now.
people here. Okay, so there we go. Aha, perfect.
You're
Okay,
a rabbit hole.
there we go.
So
That is.
Adam said the teapot was made from the ashes.
It was
of
made from the
Baytown.
ashes away down. That's beautiful. That's a
That's
beautiful
fair.
tea set.
So I'm imagining. So whenever I imagine the tea set that he's in, I imagine that, but with like a more burgundy kind of color and a black kind of lid at the top. It's kind of what I've always imagined as for the teapot, because it's got to kind of have that witchy kind of vibe and stuff. But design and shape wise, I always imagine this type of ceramic teapot and stuff. So there you go. That's what I always imagine. Imagine it. And that's very European style because, of course, The Witch was very European. Euro-American, should I say, because that's where the region was. So, there it is. But cool. Anyway, I digress. It does mean that it's at risk, but they, like, odds of the tiny creature finding it and stuff like that's very low. So, yeah, there you go. All right. But in the meantime, guys, thank you so much for watching. Thanks so much for listening. I hope you guys enjoyed this this small tangent on teapots, as well as our epic game. We got through a lot of really, really cool stuff. We got through Dangerous Elevator. We got through so many random plot twists and turns throughout today's session, which was absolutely amazing. So a very special thank you to Schoolie for inspiring 90% of today's game, and a very special thank you to Gareth as well for the noir secret menu item, which of course led us into the booby trap world of Noir's clones being told that they could find the original if they just come to this planet and ultimately get disposed of, much like all the other ones. But more on that secret backstory plot stuff later. In the meantime, however, guys, my name is Michael. I'm the Dead of the Gamer. This is my place. This is my face. You can find it here a number of times during the week. We'll be back on Wednesday for Season of Ghosts, so be sure to tune in for that. We have another whirlwind adventure coming up for you guys. And in the meantime, stay safe, stay wonderful, be kind to each other, because why the fuck not? It's free. And until we meet again, game hard or die trying. Good night, guys.
Good night.
Bye.